Hey, what's going on, guys? Hex here, and today we're taking a look at the Star Wars Elite Series Darth Maul. He comes with two of his lightsabers that can combine, and he also comes with the stand, which has one peg over here. It says Star Wars. Up underneath, nothing really special there. It is plastic, but the figure, on the other hand, is made out of die-cast metal and is really heavy. Now, as far as size comparison, I wanted to do this for you guys because, as you well know, I collect the Star Wars 6-inch Blackline series, and Darth Maul was one of the first ones to come out. I believe he was in the Wave 1, the initial release of this line, and if you want to get him now, he's really expensive. So I wanted to bring up the Elite series just because, as you can see, Darth Maul is actually smaller than a lot of the other Elite series figures. So therefore, if you had to use him to substitute to put in your Black Series line until you're ready to spend over $100 to get this guy, then this is definitely a decent substitute. Is he going to have the hooded version with this guy? No, he's not, but you are going to be able to, if you took this off and put on the regular head, they would look very similar. Now, the one thing about this one is it being plastic, it does have more points of articulation and also has the softer fabric in here, as you can kind of see that. While this guy, he has double jointed knees, this guy only has the single joint. You're going to get a lot more articulation out of the 6-inch Black Series figure than you will the Elite Series. And you kind of think by calling it Elite Series that it'd be so much better than the Black Series one. But it's basically just, it's a Disney Store exclusive, and it has die-cast metal, and that's what's supposed to make it an Elite Series figure, even though I personally don't think it is, but it could be a substitute for you if you just missed out on Darth Maul. So I wanted to kind of show this off to you, and I'll show you a few other Elite Series figures. Now, one of the negative things about these die-cast figures or the Elite Series, is that you can see the screws in all of them here. Some are worse than others, but you can see that they're all here on the back. Taking his weapons out of his hands, he does hold them quite well. And we'll just kind of focus on it. You can see that you get two lightsabers here. So you get the red here, and these are actually, I believe, yeah, they're glued in, connected, so you can't pull them out. They're just one piece, but you do have some black paint, a little bit of red on there. Do the same with this one as well. This just stays in there, so it won't come unplugged. Another thing that is really cool about the Black Series one, you can combine them here. So you could do I guess with one hand, you could hold it, but it'd be a little difficult to do with both, or I guess you could kind of get it in there. But the thing is because the die-cast metal, the arms, this is as far as they go in together, and as you can see, he wouldn't be holding it on with either hand there. Sorry about that, but you can kind of see what I'm talking about there. So it would be more of just holding it with one hand, or you could do it split up like I kind of showed you as far as displayed here in the beginning. But let's go ahead and get into the articulation of this guy. Now, the head, it can go up and down, not really a whole lot side to side. You can see a little bit there, but it can rotate left to right. The shoulders, you got to be really careful because this is die cast on top of die cast, so it's painted on top. So if you rub any of that too hard, or you force it, you're going to scrape the paint off of it. So you got to be careful about that. So definitely not, for children, which I think the Black Series, most of those people that collect those are adult collectors, but this definitely you wouldn't give to a kid because he'll rub that paint off. You can see a little bit of a speck right there. So it can go in and out like so. Rotate here. Again, you just got to be careful. You can see that there it started to rub as well. And, this is the first time I've actually kind of fiddled with this figure. So this is just all happening right now. And as you can see, we're being extremely delicate with it, but we're still, rubbing paint a little bit. Then you have the elbow, which does bend here. Doesn't rotate anywhere there, so it just bends right there. There's no bicep or anything like that. The wrists, they do rotate. They don't go left to right or up or down. They just rotate. The waist does move quite a bit, so that is good. Up under here, you'll see the legs. They can just go forward and they go back a little bit. This kind of hinders it. This is plastic, this bottom section right here, though. It can go out quite a bit. No thigh cut, but there is a a knee, and it is 90 degrees, and the foot can go back and forth and go front and back. So anyways, there's kind of a little quick look at him. I wanted to present this figure to you so you can kind of get an idea if this is something that you might go this direction if you missed out on the Black Series figure. I think it looks cool on the shelf, but as far as pulling off a bunch of poses, or this is one that you buy, you take it out of the the package, maybe you put it on, you pose it, put it on the shelf, and you just leave it alone. So anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.